It's Jason Abraham, the shadow teacher. And a summer ago, I came across this tombstone that's behind me. I know you can't see it super well, but much of the tombstone was worn away, and all you can really make out is the Masonic symbol of the square and the compass, as are on many tombstones here. And when I came across this tombstone, it grabbed me, and I took a picture of it. And immediately after, I felt a warm gust of wind go down my throat, and I started to choke and convulse, and my body contracted, and I continued to cough. It took a while for the coughing to stop, and I had to do a cobra pose, a back bend, just to try to move my fascia and open everything up. And I was going to write a story based on this tombstone, this unmarked grave, or this worn away old tombstone that just stood out to me. And something here clearly did not want me here. This was midsummer. There was nothing blooming. There was nothing that would have given me an allergy, and this just came out of nowhere. So here I am again, but I'm coming in a different spirit. I'm coming in I've made a relationship with the spirit, and I've asked for permission. I am coming in a spirit of reverence and respect. And I've been studying the works of Manly P. Hall, and in the Secret Teachings of All Ages, there's a couple of pages that he talks about the etheric double. And the belief from his perspective, from his studies, is that when a soul is buried in a graveyard, then the spirit is still there. There's an etheric body that has not quite left. And I remember when my grandmother passed away, I felt her presence in the house that I lived in. She was there with me. I felt a strong presence. And clearly this gravestone behind me, it's been here for a while, but there's a presence here. And you hear the stories too, like in the truth community, stories of the shadow men, the shadow people, of people seeing these shadowy figures that come and go, that they feel this presence and sometimes see shadows, and this is where we get these ghost stories. And from my perspective, again, clearly I'm saying there's something to this. There is more than we know regarding the spirit realm, what happens to the consciousness of the spirit when our physical form goes away or decomposes. And I do a lot of videos here in the graveyard. I'm here in the daytime right now on a weekend, so it might get kind of noisy. This is actually a popular place on the weekends. But because I come here so much, I'm able to just really sense the subtleties, the changes in the energy, and feel just different forms of consciousness speaking to me. And once again, I paid a visceral price for showing up in a spirit of ignorance and arrogance. Essentially, I was going to write this story about this Masonic symbol. Like when I first started doing these videos and doing an Instagram, like my original persona was somewhat of a parody. It was comedy oriented to an extent, and in comedy nothing is sacred. And I was going to do somewhat of a comedic twist involving this tombstone, but the spirit here clearly did not give me permission to do that and was letting me know. And so I want to say right now I'm sorry, because I went on and I did that, did it anyway, but I was wrong. You know, there's more. This is a sacred space, and when people come to a sacred space, when we're able to go here, there's a level of respect that needs to go with our choice to be in the space and to conduct our activities here. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. Just know the scary stories you were told in the dark, they might be a little bit more than just fables. Might be something to that. I'll see you on the other side. Class dismissed.